Good morning, my friends. It is 4:15 in the morning. Now, we're going to go dark here fairly soon, and we're just going to take a ride to work with me. Hardly any time anymore, my friends, to really do a lot of videos. But we're going to go in the dark, and you're going to travel with me to work. Today's little video is going to be about blood moons, iron oxide, and I won't mention that dreaded name because if I say it, they won't allow my vidya. So here we go, off to work. So I started to put a little bit of this together, and I know a lot of people kind of know, but one of the things I was talking about was, remember how I was talking about the Antarctica and the pink snow and the this and that, and I'm saying, well, iron oxide caused it because it was pink, right? White and red, pink, or rust. So now, there have been blood moons over ages, so don't get me wrong on that one. But there have been a lot more blood moons lately, and I believe the cause of that is iron oxide in the atmosphere or whatever that's causing all the blood moons that are more, okay? So there's your sign. Like, what's his name? Here's your sign. Well, anyway, that's what I believe. I believe that all this, more blood moons than any, and it's funny how there's significant times and this and that or whatever, and that's because, see, a lot of this stuff, which is kind of crazy, that a lot of people don't believe in, see, it is true. See, the Bible, or people that, a lot of real strict Christians don't believe in astronomy or astrology or it's witchcraft, blah, blah, but in reality, a lot of it really is. And that's why they don't like people to get into that, because then you begin to maybe figure some stuff out. Now, you're never going to get it all, but you can figure some. So, with all that being said, that is the cause of all these blood moons that are more than any. And they are coming in at significant times because these people were charted in the heavens back in the old days. Okay? So with that, there's that. That's what's showing you, yes, the blood moons that are more than any are created by iron oxide whenever this thing comes by. So the dreaded that I'm not going to mention because I got banned the last time I said the word, is back in certain areas again. Back in Australia again. Now, I don't know completely about this, how true a lot of this is, but I've heard that they're back under almost lockdown again. They're telling someone, and it may not be true. So if I say it, don't take it as 100. But they're telling these people that they can only have one member of the household go to the store and this and that and whatever. Oh, the Delta variant is bad, blah, 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 blah. Now, I want to tell you this part. Am I a person who likes vaccines? Not so much. Did I get them? Well, I did. Should I have gotten them? Maybe not. But see, here's the deal. Do I want to work or do I want to be nothing? And you know what I mean? As long as it ain't a chip, and I'm an older guy anyway, well, you know what? Whatever. And I got one of the better ones, so I didn't get like because I never was sick ever. I think I already had that dreaded about 3 months before it started because I wasn't feeling too good, and I think if it went on another couple more weeks, I wouldn't be talking to you here on good old YouTube. So, I do believe that more than likely this whole thing, iron oxide, is the whole deal. And it is. It's like breathing in rust. If you Google that, iron oxide, or what rust would happen if you breathe enough of it in, you find out that it probably would end you. So, do I believe that they're trying to do something bad to you with the vaccine? I'm on that fence. Is it going to work? Eventually, no. Eventually, no. Because once that thing is really, 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 really close, it's not going to matter. Which is going to go into this. Now, where I live, we have suffered drought. There has been a couple of years where we've gone without a drought. Well, I live, like I said, in an area which is very close to the Silicon Valley. They basically ruined my little beach town because they come over here every weekend by the droves, sit in lines hours long to come over here to this coast. And I'm eventually going to go live where they live. So it's funny. And I find it over there on the weekends not that bad. You see, I don't need to come over here to this ocean. I've seen it enough. And living by an ocean is actually probably pretty bad if things get real stupid. Because then you're not going to be able to do nothing. You're going to go under the water. And even where I'm moving, still sea level, like low, but it isn't, you know what I mean? It's not below sea level like where I am at. Right now, I'm about 5 feet below sea level where I'm driving. But that's what I believe. I believe that the blood moons are coming from iron oxide in the sky, out there in space, creating all this stuff. So that's what I believe. So when certain people that I listen to say, well, it's going to come back, I believe that, but I don't believe it's just some flu that all of a sudden came back here. No, but PTB, powers that be, they're not going to tell you anything about this and say, oh, well, yeah, it's this planet out there, it's doing it and all that, whatever. They're not going to. But I'm going to tell you guys this one more time as I'm halfway to work. A lot of people confuse Nibiru and the dwarf star. Oh, it's Nibiru. No, it isn't. Nibiru is here. Nibiru is Earth, okay? It's Earth. It might be pre-Earth. Going through space, through time, and coming back on itself. That's what my friends and I used to talk about. That Nibiru, the water planet, the blue planet, is just like here because it is here. It's just pre-here, okay? The dwarf star is a burned out sun. But it's orange when it shows up because it's all full of iron oxide. So when you talk about Illuminati or whatever, illuminated, the moon or whatever it is light enough to illuminate this red ball, that's when it shows up. That's why there's pictures of it that are sitting by the moon or by the sun, and you see these two suns. Now remember, it can't come above a certain plane, so you only see a little bit of it. So if you're showing it risen high in the sky, then that probably isn't it. Now I've seen some fairly good telescopic pictures, because it's out there. It's out there. Oh, it's out there. But they're not going to come and tell you, oh, did you know that is being caused by this? No. Because the wig out would be way more than any other thing that's ever happened. There'd be no way to control all that craziness. Right now, it's kind of under control. Kind of. But you have a lot of doubters because they don't understand what it really is. Now, was I a big supporter of masks? Not so much. But I got to tell you, I haven't been sick in over a year and a half, and usually I get sick every year. So maybe that did help me not get sick, okay? But I got to tell you that my initial part of this video is, yes, I believe that this is exactly what it is. I don't think it's anything else. I think this is exactly what's causing it. It's coming right back to the same places all over again because it's seasonal or whatever, or cyclical, the way of the cycle. Wherever we turn and wherever we are within it is where it is. Back in Australia again, right? So sooner or later, it's going to be here. Now, all of a sudden, I was telling everybody about this Chinese doctor, or whatever he was, that came on here live and talked about this shit coming out of a lab. Everybody I talked to said, oh, no, it isn't. It's this. Ba-da-da-da-da. Then they came out and finally admitted it was. But did I get any, oh, you were right about that one? No. Because these people believe what TV tells them. Or that amazing, you know who. I won't mention him either, because if I say those names, they ban me. But no, it's all coming from our buddy out there. That's what you got to stop and realize. It's coming from our friend. It's got nothing to do with the people. No, it's coming from out there. And if you get it bad enough, yes, it could really do you bad. That's what I believe. So is it fake? No. Are the numbers fake? I think they may be. Just like a certain event a long time ago. God dang. 80 years ago? That event all happened, and it was all horrible, and things did go down. But is it completely 100% the way they say? I don't know. I've been there. I got to do a tour over there. I was able to go there. It was a very sobering place, let me tell you. Anyway, that's my idea. I believe that it's all coming off of iron oxide. The reason why you've had all these blood moons that are coming in these seasons are because it's there then. Yes. The only thing you can really do is, like I tell everybody, stock up. Food, water, supplies, enough to get you by until whatever. And then, hope. Hope it don't come near you. So when they talk about Bible rapture, well, that's true. And it doesn't know who, time, place, or date. It just happens when it does. Been a few earthquakes here, been fires, all this stuff. They keep saying that people moving out of California is not even true. Well, I don't know, because I know a lot of people who've moved out of here. So, I don't know whether I believe the freaking news or whether I believe what I say. Anyway, that's the nutshell of me, what I believe and what I think. I believe that, yes, iron oxide is the culprit of what's going on. That's what it is. I actually put in the and iron oxide and came out to find out that its properties were the same. So there it is. So all you can do is just watch the skies and hope. If you got a good telescope, keep looking. When this thing finally shows up, if we're allowed to see it, it will appear as a little bitty red dot, probably by the moon. You'll be able to see it. Now, I don't know how well you'll see it, but you should be able to see it. Well, anyway, my friends, I have shown up at work. There's my little synopsis on what I believe this whole thing probably is. You guys all have a very good morning. I don't ever have very much time to get back to you because all I do is work all day. I'm getting tired of it. Trying to find another job outside of town here because I don't want to be here much longer. Finances for everybody is getting kind of tight, and I just got to do something different. So with that being said, my friends, peace. I'll be seeing you. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.